welcome to the day 11 of me streaming my world of Warships gameplay. So today we'll be doing a couple of solo runs because life, a lot of the team members are busy with whatever is happening. So we'll quickly go ahead and we'll quickly start off with the gameplay. And today I decided to open up with something that I generally play, but then not necessarily my first pick. That's a Napoli. I go ahead and I pick it up. And in the interim, let me know how many of you have felt the change in the economy. I feel like what is happening right now is not the best thing ever. I mean, we go ahead and we face a lot of issues with the credits now. While I have a premium account, now for the first time ever, I've started feeling, I would say, I've started caring a little bit about how many flags I can carry. And to be fair, I don't think so I can complain about. The only factual reason where I think I shouldn't be complaining is because that gives everybody a fair chance. Otherwise, I'm always loaded up with the 8 flags. So yeah, while I don't like it right now, but then I think that's not a bad way of starting. All right. Switching to AG because we have 2 submarines and we have 3 destroyers. Lucky we don't have aircraft carrier, otherwise this would have been a bad farm fest. Yep. Because while I like people playing whatever, I'm not very fond of using, or rather, I'm not very fond of being available to be hunted by the submarine and the destroyer. I think UN 100% would be running the radar with it. If anything gets very close to me in terms of a destroyer, I think they don't stand a chance. One of the best advantages of Napoli is the SAP secondaries. And SAP secondaries are better than other secondaries in killing the destroyers. So if you were to check my other videos, you'll find that I'm using SAP secondaries to hunt other destroyers. Hoping for the best. My team is good and supportive. And we get to do what we want to do. There's a huge chance that the submarine would come from here, this area. So we would try and see if we can block it. And another thing is, while you look at it frontally, there are only 2 secondaries which would fire the triple turrets. So you need to be a little more careful. What's he shooting here? Okay, the Stalingrad is a great ship, I think. It's still a great ship, but I think it has been nerfed. I'll take that back. I think it has been power cracked. Hoping to get 1 hit on the submarine, but need to be a little careful with the destroyer. Okay, that's 2 splash damages, 1 fire, 1 kill. Might take 1, then I'll try not to. Good dodge, good dodge. Just trying to fish. This was fun. The destroyer is trying to engage me. A +1 to the Shima, I mean, he's actually using his guns to engage a ship. Generally, you don't see that happen. I'm backing off a little just because Shima spent too much time in snow. The Shima semi-smart. I got to give him that. And 100%, always remember, when a destroyer does this, what he just did right now, we absolutely prepared for a bunch of torpedoes. Be careful. Ships. The problem right now is I can't go up against Bremen and Petro at once. I'm gonna park here a little. Hey, get Mr. Submarine. She'll take one now. 100% she'll take. She might take two. She's like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Is any of this taking? You know, we might lose the submarine to the torpedo. Worried. Something spotted her. But then we did about 10,000 damage to the submarine. Decent hit, decent hit, decent hit.
Torpedoes, direct front.
You just saw that? 2 seconds and it's 2,000 damage.
Torpedoes to port.
And whatever that's. Yeah, should it go down? Yes.
Our team is taking the lead.
Okay. That was a good attempt. We tried to help with the best possible way. Still the problem is we have a Petro and we have a Bremen. I can engage one of them, but then not both. What I did right now might not be the best idea, but then what to try, what's what to try. And this is what I
Enemy severely damaged.
Not bad at all.
Smoke generator started.
Ah.
Ship is on fire.
And we have a dead Petro.
You destroyed an
How
enemy
did we
cruiser.
do? I think we did good. We did better than good. We held the flank and we helped our destroyer. I love the second grenade. While it does not set fire, I just love the angles at which it fires.
Smoke screen set.
I think we're done. We're done pretty much in this area, but unfortunately, we will have to chase this Bremen. So good game so far. 68,000 damage, 4 citadels on Petro. Big.
Ship is on fire.
This is the reason why I'm scared of these newer ships. Okay, the amount of firepower it can throw. I think makes me feel bad when I engage people with my Kleber or sorry with my Colbert or the Bayard. Come on, maybe better. At least it was a secondary kill, and this is the second torpedo watch.
Torpedoes to starboard.
When RNG wants you to win. I need to be a bit careful with the Daman and the Utrecht here. Because the problem with Utrecht is she does not cares about islands, she does not cares about anything. You just need to be in the general area of that 14-kilometer circle and she'll drop you. So I'm a bit concerned about her. At Des Moines, I think I can handle.
The position of a strategic target.
Do I use a chief? Do I use a... She's gonna turn. But I'm not gonna open till the time she's in my secondary range. So I'll open up only when she's in my secondary range. Thanks. Whether she has dropped it for me or not, I'm thankful. Yeah,
Concentrate fire on the designated.
I'm good. I'll take whatever I get. The only thing is somebody has to spot them, but then I'm good. I can do. Now he's gonna use his radar. That's another setup. If he fires, I think we should see him. And there comes the gift which never stops giving, the Utrecht. But thankfully we saw him at a good distance. Everything is here. I'm in a bit of a pickle right now. Because everything is... Oh, fuck this. Nice. I'm sorry for the colorful language, but then look at me.
Our team is taking the lead.
Oh, that's perfect. Now you're entering my gameplay.
We've spotted an enemy submarine. Torpedoes to stern. Torpedoes to starboard.
I think this game we are blessed by the RNG. We are just not taking torpedoes. I want to see what his stats are. I'm generally not triggered by this, but then I just want to see what his stats are.
Ship is on fire. Smoke generator started. Combat flaps.
Yeah, that rage costed me almost this entire game.
Enemy heavily damaged.
It's called a 2-for-1 special. Secondary is engaging one ship, primary engaging another. I think I'm happy. This is a very good win. I'm happy. And in the meanwhile, this game is loading. Let me just quickly check the stats. The meanwhile. Any minute. Yeah, he has about like what? 8,000 battles, 58%, 59% on the Minotaur. And what about our? Yeah. I I'm good with my stats. If this is how I end up playing. What did I do? We didn't do good in misbehaving. We did good, 2,900 base XP. I think this would be one of the highest that I've had received in this recent game. I might upload it on YouTube. 36,000 damage to him, 56,000 damage to him, 24 to him. I think up. Wow, I'm impressed by this. 16,000 to the submarine, 14,000 to the destroyers. Always a good way of playing the game. All right. So we'll quickly move on to the next one. What should we see next? I think I have not played the Forante Gonzaga in some time. I want to play. I'm not sure how good or how bad the gameplay would be, but it would be nice. You know, there's another ship-on-ship combat game. I'm not sure how many of you know it. You've heard of Assassin's Creed Black Flag? I like the naval operations in that. One of the best things that I like about Assassin's Creed Black Flag is you can just go ahead and you can roam around empty waters and you can just do ship hunting. You don't really have to play missions. So I'm pretty psyched about what's gonna happen on 3rd of July. I'm gonna go ahead and work on that. That's for sure. As soon as that game is out, I'm gonna get it and you will see me featuring this on the channel. Okay. I mistakenly took this for Napoli. I thought I'm playing a Napoli. It's a decent ship. It's with and the concealment is 8.9. So the job is to stick close to the destroyers and submarines and dish a lot of damage on enemy small ships, the destroyers and submarines. So if using this ship, you can sink, let's say, 2 destroyers or maybe 1 destroyer, 1 submarine. I think the job is pretty much done. Because with the light cruisers, the primary job is to do anti-destroyer and anti-submarine operations. The only downside that I feel of anti-submarine operations is this thing has depth charges. So if in case it gets plain instead of depth charges, I think that would be a better configurator. But then you can't have it all. I find the concealment of this thing as an added advantage. So if you were to see, what I'll do is I'll maintain about 4 kilometers distance with this Jaeger. And if he's any good, which I pray that he is, we'll end up having a great game. Okay, that's a Borussia, that's a tier 7. It's a good ship though. Borussia at tier 7 is a good ship. Yeah, I don't have very high hopes from this Jaeger. Or maybe he's just thinking of it. No, I shouldn't be having very high hopes from him. Then guess what? It's a skill-based matchmaking. Everybody is like the same. So if in case we win this, we'll win it. What is my win rate on this ship? I have about a 49% win rate on this specific ship. Of course, this is as squishy as it can get. I'm gonna hit it. This thing does a lot of damage. Can't she take some? took a decent HP out of that Shira. Now I
Torpedoes
need
direct
to
front.
try and up.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes dead ahead. Engines to start.
Green battery firing range got extended. I need to be careful. They might be launching torpedoes. That goes in.
Dead ahead. Torpedoes to port.
I'm not dying. Slow torpedoes might be a range.
Torpedoes to start.
Yeah, I need some help with that submarine. That cruiser shouldn't be a problem. I like close quarters game. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm just trying to throw the torpedoes off. See this? If I would have been accelerating, I would have been right on those
Dead ahead.
torpedoes.
Enemy submarine spotted.
Come on, baby submarine.
Bullseye.
That's a decent damage. Yeah, I'm getting lit up. You know what I'm gonna do?
Smoke generator started.
Submarine is coming towards me. But is she? No, she's not. But then I'm fast enough to go ahead and take care of it.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Yeah, this is too much of hard work. Then I'm up for it.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
This is a ship that I need to be a bit worried about.
Torpedoes to start.
Yeah, I'm done. Then we did what we did. We took down a Grozia, we took down a destroyer. I think we're good. Yeah, we'll win this. We held this area long enough. Quickly, we'll move on to another game. So we had a good Napoli game. I think we had a decent Grozia. Now let's move our way. I think I'm going to get Cristoforo Colombo in some point. Let's take the Cristoforo Colombo out with the swanky camel. I've always liked Cristoforo Colombo as a ship. Let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think about Cristoforo Colombo? I think it's a decent ship to play with. Okay. A decent game, mix of tier 8, couple of tier 9s and a couple of tier 10s. Yeah, I think there is one tier 9 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tier 10s each side and the rest is tier 8s.
General quarters.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna help my key and Mizu. Because that area fits Colombo the most. On the other side, since they have Montana, I think between her and me, we should have the sides divided. And let me know in the comments, guys, you think what are the chances that Missouri or Key would move out of that area? I mean, I don't camp in general. So last game as well, if I would have had received some support from my team, that Bloofer was down and we would have secured the flank. Just to put it across plainly, I think played little too aggressively, but at times you don't have options. We have the submarine on our side. You know, I love my series of SAP versus submarine. I've done, I think, 2-3 episodes of SAP versus submarine. You might want to check that out. So in general, SAP versus submarine, I try and keep gameplay of SAP hitting the submarine. And it's always good because SAP hits like a truck on the submarine because it does the penetration.
Affirmative.
I'm ready for it. She's spot. What are the chances that we will hit her? I don't know. That's a massive hit on that submarine. We took 12.2k out of her health. I mean, yes. I think we have a down submarine. Hopefully that's enemies. I think she's sank.
Concentrate fire.
Or rather, she's submerged, not sank.
Torpedoes,
Okay.
direct front.
Yeah, wrong idea. That's not how it works.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Now that's called a sandwich. How am I spotted? I think the submarine came. So the only reason why I try and play at close to mid ranges in Colombo is because of the smoke. So if in case I want to disengage, I can disengage without thinking much about anything. Let's see if we can get some AP service for that one more. Are you okay? What was that? I don't know. Is she gonna turn? If she turns, it would be great. I'll just wait for a second. Hopefully it connects. Yep. I thought so much about that shot and I only got 11,000 damage. Guess who's unhappy?
Dead ahead. Torpedoes, direct front. Take it on water.
You think, guys, the submarine is unhappy with what because of what I did earlier?
Attention. Reporting the target position.
It's the Hindenburg height.
Problem solved, sir.
I'm good. I don't like correcting the enemy, but then that Petro would have done a lot of damage to me if she would have been firing on me. Look at that Montana. He came all the way from that area to this area. I'm like, I don't want to say I'm impressed. Okay, the Hindi is down. Okay, bad choice of depth chart props. Yes, sir. Let me return the favor to you. I'll take it. 15,000 I'll take. You're hurt. Maybe should let me see what it looks. I think she can. There will be something else. Secret. I don't know. At times I'll drop so accurately that I'll be impressed. The other times I just won't even hit the summons. So I'm just stuck in between. I'm gonna load AP now because I think I should load AP. No need. That was nice.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Yeah, the only thing that I have is this Montana who has traveled all the way from sea to here. I think that I'm stuck on it for something. The submarine is spotting us. The big submarine is spotting. I'm not gonna switch ammo. This is the most random drop ever.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
So far, I hope you're having a good day. I just got let like
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes dead ahead.
I'm trying every move that I know to shoot these torpedoes.
Torpedoes direct front.
I need to be a bit careful with that Varma. Yeah, because she can do that, what she did right now. I think this game is not gonna say won, but then we have a good potential of winning.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Straight up the ship this time. She likes to slap me. No, she's not. is the flank array. So flank array, that's not a good idea. I can do that too. She's gonna run away at an angle, so I'll have to. Harpoon is fine.
Smoke generator started.
That was a good dodge on the CV, I would say. Ouch. Overall, I think 141,000 damage isn't that bad. Then my point is we need to go ahead and we need to help our team to the best so that we can win. And that's what I've been trying to pull this way. Decent damage, 10k, I'm good. Long ball. You know, you could hear that keyboard tapping when I was trying to activate that key. I was in such a desperate need of that. Hello people watching my stream, I'm playing my Cristoforo Colombo and I've just been spotted by the Century. How many of you think he's launching torpedoes at me? I think he's launching torpedoes. Ouch. Wanted did a good job of that.
Victory is in sight.
I'm not carrying my spotter plane. Otherwise, it would have been a good hunt for that CV. But then I'm gonna take care of this. I knew the hero one torpedo, but then they just didn't work.
Hull breach. Taking off.
29 HP remaining. 15 seconds to go. I'm not trying to be a hero now, is it? Because that thing has the range to hit me.
Problem
The
solved,
flanker.
sir.
Does it? No, wait. With an overall a good game, I think. 2 ship kills, 154,000 damage, and we pushed in. I'll take it. I'll take it as a win. Yeah, second best on the team in terms of XP. Took down the Minnesota, the Petro. We did some good damage to the submarine. 12k is a decent damage. Now what should we pick? We won the Gonzaga match as well. We ended up in the middle area. So I'm happy with that. I don't know how many of you know about this ship, Sicilia. I used to like it back in the day. Let me try that. So another Italian ship. So this would be my what? Third Italian ship. Napoli, Gonzaga, Colombo, and this one. Okay, decent game. But you have one submarine and one aircraft carrier. So the difference between, so just to let you know, and thank you for joining into my stream, guys. Thank you very much. Please drop in a hi into the chat so that I know who am I connected with. So one thing about this ship, it has good AP. It has a better, I would say, it has better accuracy than the Colombo. Plus, you can build it for secondary, and also The heal trigger time is 76 seconds, and the best part, smoke trigger time is 105 seconds cooldown, and then about 66 seconds. I use the consumable, which boosts the range by 10, which boosts the smoke generator time by 10 seconds. I'm gonna use my guns and try and help A, because how this works out in general is, you go ahead and you help people at A, then you try and take B, and then you go to C.
Awaiting instructions.
And the second range is 9.9, so that's really decent. So as you can see by look and feel, it's definitely a Colombo, which just little different characteristics. Hopefully this would be an exciting game too. To be honest, I hunt for exciting games, not necessarily wins or loses. Of course, I like winning. Who doesn't? But then I like for interesting matches wherein you have to pull in your weight, play your ships properly, rather than those steamrolls wherein either you lose too quickly or you win too quickly. Because if you are working your way through towards a victory, you feel that you're important in the game. So, what do you think? Are we gonna hit that GG marker? Yeah, one hit. I'll take anything. Anything is better than 0. So our Izumo has decided that she will stay in the mid area. Nothing wrong with it, honestly. And I'm gonna. Okay, those are Montana shells. Those are 100% Montana shells.
All forces provide cover.
So what I plan to do here is, I plan to help my Amalfi there at the A area and then take it from there. Man, this man is tapping the mouse. How am I spotted? Who spotted? I think the destroyer is spotted.
Marking the position of a strategic target. Enemy cruiser sighted.
I don't know if you did something. That's at 9k damage on the Kremlin, nothing special. I want to hit the submarine. Are there 2 submarines here?
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes direct front.
That's interesting.
Torpedoes to starboard. Awaiting instructions. Torpedoes
It's the
astern.
monkey which is trying to shoot it. I need to go dark. Can I go dark? Yes, I can. My guns would have turned, I would have hit that destroyer, then that was that.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
That's 100% the case in that. I'll take this shot.
Hull breach. Standing on water quickly.
Yeah, I know, but then how am I supposed to spot it? I don't know what she wants. That's one direct hit on the submarine. I'm cool with that.
Awaiting instructions.
Submarine hunting is generally a bit tricky for ships who do not have the right tools for it. 6 overprints, can you believe this, guys? And look at my full-on Camposaurus team. where everybody likes to camp because that's the way. Decent trip. What I'm gonna do? I will try and bait this Kremlin in and see if I can do a drive-by. If not, then we'll see how we can handle it. That's a good dodge on the Kremlin shells. 14 minutes in, 84,000 damage, not bad.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Of course, I'll have the submarine trying to mess up my game here. And I don't have anything against it.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Tell you what, Mr. Submarine, I'll handle you. I think he's coming in for the ram. Yes, I think he is. Come on, Kremlin, save me from the torpedoes.
Ship is on fire.
Of course, I cannot survive the sun. But how can I?
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to starboard. Problem solved, sir.
You can't do everything. Yeah, I'll take it. We did decent damage. If not for that submarine, I would have taken that Kremlin down 100%. But then there's always a next time. Let's try the Venezia. Of this funny camo on Venezia, I love it. Let me know in the comments, guys, if any one of you would like to go ahead and try the new ships. I mean, I will make a video on the Italian submarines while I don't have submarines. We'll still try and make a video. But these are some decent games. All right,
Battle starts.
a decent matchup, and one tier 11. I think I'll take it. Yeah, I don't mind playing. I don't mind encountering submarines in Venezia. Because the only thing that you need to do is get close and press 4, and that's all it takes.
Awaiting instructions.
Jackson wants Kremlin at 8. God knows why. I think Ohio will do a decent job there. Consignment 12.4. I think if they reduce the Venezia concealment to, let's say, a 10.8 or a 10.5, this thing would be like super OP. I was reading it somewhere that people have a problem with the concealment of Venezia. Please let me know in the chat which ships you like to play.
Enemy force sighted
I like
on
to
the
play,
horizon.
I think, almost everything barring submarines and aircraft carrier. Yeah. A lot of people play them, but then I think out of principle I don't play them because what's the point playing a ship that half of the people don't know how to fight it against? Do I struggle against submarines? Yes, I think at times, or it depends ship to ship. Let's say in a ship like Venezia, I will not, or in any of the hydro ships, I might not. I'm gonna stay close to the destroyer here because I wanna help them with the destroyer. That just happened. I know how to turn it. You can do it. Okay. He slowed down because of the submarine torpedoes.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Less than 3 minutes, we are down by a Harugumo and a Kitakami. He's in that level. It's a decent hit. I'm not gonna open up with my sonar yet because the range on this submarine surveillance is just 7 kilometers. First one was a 9,000 damage on it, another one was.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes direct fire. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes astern.
I think she'll take both of them. Ouch. I knew that might happen.
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Torpedoes to port.
I think decent job on the submarine.
Problem solved, sir. Generator starting.
Yeah.
Waiting instructions.
Play a bit careful.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Torpedoes dead ahead. The enemy is about to win. Torpedoes to port.
He's playing too passive. I'll take it. Spotting. Good thing.
Smoke screen set. The enemy is about to win.
Everything is just dying. We've lost all our destroyers. We've lost our submarine. I mean, wherein I'm chasing the submarine, nobody else is. As you can see, I'm right on top of her. So they can't even say, there was a foul play by the sea dwellers.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern.
Shikishima's taking a look at me. I don't like Shikishima's looking at me.
Spotter returning to ship.
I just need to spot that submarine for 1 second. I think I just need a second with it. And I'll get it. That was massive FPS drop, I would say. nothing much I can do.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to starboard. Problem solved, sir. Critical engine damage.
It's a good much so. She knows what she's doing. But then, nothing much you can do when you're the only one left on the flank. I pushed in, tried helping, but then there are some games which are unavailable. Yeah, of course, I got the last night that much. What else do you want to play? I think I'll pick up my standard ship and see how it works. So this thing is my most played ship. I claim that, but is it really? Let me just check. So I have potato meter here. I check games on that. Let me know if you know how to use potato meter. This game is gonna be supporting the destroyers. There is no submarine, there is no aircraft carrier. There is an aircraft carrier in both our teams. The name is Aki and Aki G. Hopefully our division is better than theirs. I don't want to comment. No, I think our divisions would be better than theirs. Yeah. Okay. Officially, I think Colbert is my most played ship because I have 1152 games in this. You believe it or not?
Awaiting instructions.
Just give me a minute. I'll grab some water. I'll reduce the ship speed. I'm sorry, guys. Took me a second. I had. Well, it's just me.
Engine boost activated.
Tell you what, I'm gonna compensate using the reload boost. Yeah, the speed boost.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon. I need intelligence data.
Please don't mind me. I go a bit silent when I'm playing. When I'm thinking, I'm sorry.
I need intelligence data.
And it's water. I'm gonna hydro once I get those. Okay. It's a smaller. This. So I'm spotted by. You know what are the chances that this baby is gonna disperse a lot of torpedoes at?
Problem solved, sir.
My team has decided.
Get back.
Okay, the team has decided to abandon the flank. That's the small and radar. here comes the aircraft carrier. The aircraft carrier. All the down the You know, in general, I would Russians think that Smollett, but then here I'm worried about that Wisconsin letter.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
In games like this, the range of Colbert or the range upgrade that they have given her feels like a range nerf. I would have been easily shooting this Sejong if not for that 15 kilometers range, because this Shimakaze would spot me, which I don't want right now because I'm capping. So as soon as I done with the capping, 5, 4, 3, 2.
All stations proceed to capture.
So now I'm gonna run because I'm done for. She's smart. She does not want to play with me, and I'll agree with you. But this is what I was talking about. Because of that Wisconsin, I was not in the mood to go out, but then I did not have much options because my team decided to quit. It's okay. We'll reduce the tier. I think too much of tier 10 in the last 1 hour. I'm out of. Okay, this is an important signal. And the shots market by the signal. Just give me a minute. Hello, Raghu. How are you? I hope you had a great day. Missed out on a few very interesting games. I'll be uploading them. I did 166,000 damage in Napoli and got about 3,000 base XP in that thing. Yes. Now what we're going to do? We are going to play the Charles Martin. Hey, good to know, man. So Raghu, have you tried the Charles Martel? The Charles Martel now it has a heat. Have you tried playing it? Right. Just give me a minute.
Action stations.
Now, this is a tier 10 game with an aircraft carrier and
Good luck, everyone.
pretty good destroyers. So I need to be a little bit careful. Now I'm asking, have you tried playing the Charles Martel, the ship that I'm playing? Earlier it had no heal, now it has heal to it. That's what I was asking.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Right, it's a good ship. So what line are you grinding right now, Ravi? Are you grinding something? And here comes the aircraft carrier. Because why not? And this lava wants to go this way. Wow. She made quick work of my ship. And I could sense it, but that's fine. Let's try another ship buyout. See, these are the kind of games that nobody shows on YouTube, right? It happens very rarely, but it does happen. And as per me, I was being a bit careful. So, uh, so a lot of fun there. I think I'm gonna help this I-56. I think that's the best thing to do.
Battle starts.
Righty.
Good luck, everyone.
Now the aim is to help the submarine if possible, and not to go onto the bottom really good.
Let's give them a hard time.
Yeah, this can be a problem. We're the only one, me and the submarine here. Okay, using 5G, that's nice. That's a premium, but 5G is tier 9, right?
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
It's a tier 9 or a tier 10, I'm not sure. That's good. Hopefully enemy team does the same and everybody bunches up at one place. Yeah, that would be the best thing to see. Somebody has spotted me. I need to be careful.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to port.
That was actually close. So
Problem
it was
solved,
really
sir.
close.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Ouch. What at what cost?
Ship is on fire.
I'm more worried about the Alabama, and I think it's time for people to retreat as well. Because quite honestly, there is no help here. So what's the point? See,
Torpedoes to starboard.
this is what I was saying.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes, direct front.
think I have I think I have 1 minute hydro remaining. I will try and take down the submarine. Yes, it's a premium battleship, absolutely. It's an amazing ship. It looks like Izumo, right? This thing. Have I spotted now? I've spotted the rock. Yeah. Come on, submarine, get spotted. We have 11 seconds of hydro remaining. And I'm gonna turn back. What ship is this? Hydro Techno. It's a beautiful machine. I think the construction of the Japanese battleships are very beautiful. I think Yamato is one of the best looking ships in this game. Alabama has used her DCP, so if we were to set her on fire again, she will lose a lot of HP. But for that, I need to survive this war new first. Ah, this might hurt. Yes. Submarine is not here. Not as if I miss her, but then I should know where she is. Now, okay. Where's my ball question so hard? Ah, everything has a smoke.
We've spotted an enemy submarine.
Here. Might just find some rain.
Direct front. Engine boost deactivated. Torpedoes, direct front.
Nice. If she does not has the or if she has misused the damage control, this should be a problem. Okay, she's down. That's nice. It's always good not to have a submarine in her. I think we took out half of her health. Brigade team. Okay. The submarine is complaining about her. Nobody's happy. Let me just text. You know, am I sending this text because somebody who's playing a submarine? I don't think so. They get to troll people because she was able to survive all that time because she was underwater and none of us had the tools to detect her at that range. So yeah, you don't in a submarine you don't get to cry. I think I said what I said. Yes, absolutely. I will stay with the allies, but what I am doing here, Raghu, I am going to cut them from the middle here. Because we are chasing multiple ships. So if you want to win this scenario, we need to chase them and shoot them down. I know L-20 it's uses. It's yeah. L-20 is a USSR, absolutely. Fully a good arc. I don't know. But then bad idea, but then it's good. We have just changed his direction, and I think our submarine should be able to take him down. Yeah. Perfect angle for the submarine to hunt down the Alabama. Personally, I don't like it, but then since she's on my team, I'm good for. Nah, bad drop. Absolutely bad drop. Yep, not a good one. And we will win this one. We'll quickly switch on to next. What should we play now? Of course, okay, yes. I think I'm not played a Thunderer in a long time. I'll try Thunderer. Balau is a good submarine. I mean, she can really make the game difficult. I like her. Yeah. Let us see what do we have. A standard game, right? With no carrier. I'm gonna stick at a bit of a distance here.
General quarters.
Okay. Looking forward.
Awaiting instructions.
I'm not gonna rush in right now. And Raghu, Balau is a steel submarine, right? Race range.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I'm gonna see if we can help something real quick, but then at the same point in time, need to maintain some distance because the submarine would be.
Concentrate fire.
Could hit him for a decent damage.
Confirmed penetration.
I'll take it. And he's panicking because of the black radar. The radar ran out, otherwise I would have hit him again. $5K. I was expecting a fire since I'm in a thunder. Oof. Or somebody took a torpedo. That's bad. In my opinion, submarine should not be taking torpedoes. That was in Minnesota. There's only one fire and 8 shell hits. Something is wrong with my
Torpedoes, direct front.
thunder.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Okay. That was a citadel, that was 100% citadel. You know what I can do? I can set him fire. Fine.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, direct front. Main turret, critically damaged.
Good thing is she has used damage control. So anytime she goes off the damage control, we can go ahead and we can set her on fire. So I'm gonna turn back and get into the position. I mean, this main is playing too passive. Main should be a little more aggressive. Well, that's fine. That's there was looking at. That's cool. Even W4.
We've spotted an enemy submarine.
Like that. I think she'll take some decent damage. Yeah. She's 100% down.
Enemy submarine sunk. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Awaiting instructions.
Then I'm gonna. Yeah.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy battleship sighted. Ship is on fire.
How is that destroyer? I've been meaning to get that for some time. I have the steel for it, but I don't know. I want to save that steel for something. Um, we're good.
Main turret critically damaged.
We're good. We're safe. Switch to H. In general, I don't recommend pushing in a Thunder, but then there are times when you need to do Thunder.
Ship is on fire. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes direct front.
Yeah, I'm good. I can do it.
Problem solved, sir.
The issue is everybody is playing passive. Our team, enemy team. And look at me where I am right now.
I owe you one.
We are chasing a destroyer in a Thunderer. That's a perma fire. One more and he's gone.
Torpedoes direct front. Concentrate fire on the designated target. Torpedoes.
I'm not letting that Z hit me. Now it's time for me to turn because he has just launched 2 of his torpedo sets.
Our team has taken the lead.
Yeah, I think he's done. He's done for it.
Destroyed an enemy battleship.
Now we have the Hawaii. I'm gonna hit Hawaii with 8. Pre-heal this one. I have too many heals in me. The destroyer has gone either behind the island or he has gone completely out. Just kidding. He is 100% behind that wall.
Torpedoes to port.
Let's see behind the island. Thanks for the heal, otherwise I was done for.
Torpedoes astern.
If not for me pre-healing that, I was done for.
Problem solved, sir.
How come that's a over penalty? Structural damage.
Our victory is in sight.
I think we did fairly well. About 2 million tanked in this thing, and at the same point in time, 130,000 damage is decent. Yeah, I'm gonna help my main while she did not help me. Decent hit. Is she gonna take all the top fours? It's one or two. Okay, that's a Confederate Marty. That's nice. she's done for if I could put it. Yes. Nice. That's the third kill.
Destroyed an enemy cruiser.
That's perfectly fine. What else? And we win by cap points, 152,000 damage. That's a very decent game. Of course, we're top here. Now I will try one game of asymmetric battle. And I'm going to use my German secondary ship. Wait a minute. What about Schlieffen for that? Or I can try the Manticore. I'll try this. Thank you, man. Thank you. There is a difference between survival and pushing the team. I try and stay on the edge of it because if you were to just sit back, you would lose. If you were to just rush in, you're done for. So I try and stay on the edge of it. So it works out sometimes, it does not work out sometimes, but I'm never disappointed by my own performance.
General quarters.
Prince of Wales is a tier 8 and we have a carrier. Thank you, man. Have you tried grinding these ships, Raghu?
Awaiting instructions.
Try this line, manual secondaries. They're fun. So I'm gonna try something, Raghu, in this game. I'm gonna try a secondary only approach. I will not use my primary guns. Let's see what happens. Either we win it or we don't. But then no primary guns. But it can be a problem since the Prince of Wales is deciding not to play by the rules and she's moving into some direction.
Retreat now.
So, they will rush into the cap, and should I be facing them alone without main guns? Yeah, I think. Let's try that. Ship has a decent concealment of 11.7. Wow, a tier 8 battleship has better concealment than a cruiser. Need to be a bit careful here with the approach. Because, hi everyone, thank you for joining in. I'm trying a no main gun asymmetric battle and see how it works out for us. You know, earlier it was very easy to do no main gun challenge because the bots would only shoot at you if you are firing primary guns, but that has changed. So since my battleship has decided to chicken out, I need to move back a little. and everybody is focusing me because I'm the one who's the closest and who's rushing in. So I'm just trying to see what the best we can do. I am not going to fire my primary guns. It's a secondary only approach. Thank you everyone for tuning in. There goes down our first ship, and I'll focus on the next one. Should be a quick one. Yeah. Wasn't that big of a deal. Yes. I'm good. I'm gonna use my heal now. So Raghu, do you know how to use World of Warships mods? Okay. Try using, okay. I'll paste the link, try using the mods. It improves the gameplay a lot. Like you see in the middle how I have this ship angle indicator, that is because of the mods.
Ship is on fire.
Yeah. Now the secondaries would be fun because the commander skill for Gantar Merchants just got activated. Come on Leon, go down quickly. Yes, thank you. Now I can angle completely on this. Thank you people for tuning in. And we are doing a no secondary gameplay. Sorry, no main gun gameplay. Since we are rushing in, yes, not mods, modifications. Ooh, I got my focus on the Ismail. Just wondering why the Nuremberg isn't doing that.
Torpedoes to starboard.
She's getting hurt. She's 100% getting hurt. Ismail, it is. That was a decent dodge. Okay, you've installed WoWs from Microsoft Store. No worries, you can still use mods because it's an application. Does that battleship wants to run? I don't think so. She should be running. I'm so tempted to use my primary guns on her right now, but then I won't.
Ship is on fire. Torpedoes dead ahead.
This was actually fun. Indeed it was. 70,000 damage and counting only through secondaries. And the reason I'm going in this direction is so that I can have all my guns shooting me.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Bots have a high IQ now. I'm gonna use manual secondaries. Now I'll take it. 4 kills, 72,000 damage, and no primary guns used, no torpedoes used. I think I'll take this victory. Nice. I think I'm gonna try something similar. gonna try something similar with the lower tier ship. Let's try this with a Sarnost. Thank you, man. Thank you. Now I'm gonna try the same thing with the Sarnost 43. A no secondary hand. Sorry, a no primary gun use. This is fun. I'm gonna rush in quickly.
Action stations.
Thank you, Ravi, for appreciating the performance. I've had about 19,000 games in these ships. I've been playing it for like 10 years. Thank you for appreciating the efforts.
Engine boost activated.
Thank you. I'm spotted. Of course, I'll be spotted. My detection range is 15.2 kilometers. I'll be spotted from space. I don't know. This guy's talking too much. Is he anywhere? We shall see. There comes the cruiser boatsman. Yeah, she's a secondary ship as well. Here comes our first ship for Hawkins. I'm being targeted by 2 ships. And all of this interface that you see at the bottom, at the top, this is all customized. I don't think so this is that good of a secondary ship, but we'll try. That's a good hit for a tier 5 battleship. And I'm gonna change it to the submarine. Sorry, the destroyer. Me and my obsession with submarines.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, direct front.
Yeah, this is not that great of a secondary ship as compared to Manticore, but the Manticore is a tier 9, so that's expected.
Ship is on fire. Torpedoes, direct front.
Did we get her? I think so. I think so.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
And our boys have allowed to.
Attention, defending the base is our primary objective. Engine boost deactivated. Torpedoes to port.
Yes, it does. I think for tier 7, it is like 9.5 kilometers range. So I think it is decent. I'll take take that torpedo.
Torpedoes to port.
Oh, that's inspiring torpedo. That's nice. I didn't expect that from the bot.
Problem solved, sir.
And comes the fun time with the second
Ship is
piece.
on fire.
Now the damage counter will start taking because Gunther Lucian's skills got activated. And it's fun to have Gunther Lucian's as a captain. While she's healing, we got her. Now we'll get the battle. No, these are like 9.5 kilometers secondary. These are long range. Not as long range as others. Like Prince Art Albert has 13.6 kilometers secondaries. Then they don't. Yes, you're right. But they don't have range of, let's say, 15-20 kilometers.
Our team is taking the lead.
Base is safe. Is it? This can be a tough one. But then where is the fun in easy? The reason I'm focusing Cruiser right now is because she has torpedoes and everything. So if she goes down, battleship shouldn't be a challenge.
Ship is on fire.
This is the optimum position of firing secondaries because everything is firing at this way. So that position. And thanks to the German armor, we are doing good. We might not be doing that good. If that Hatsiharo goes down, we might lose our cap.
Protect the base.
Then what can we do? We are too committed in this area to go back. We can't go back, unfortunately. So hopefully that Hatsiharo stays healthy and does what it's supposed to do. 4 kills, 64,000 damage. I think so far we are doing very decent. Now she's getting permanent options. So something is getting. Look at the rate of the fire on these guns. Nice. That's a good victory. I like this too. Let's try with something bigger. Let's try with my favorite ship, GK. GK, I think, was the initial secondary monster that was introduced into the game. Thank you. Alright. Decent game. Tier 8s. Thankfully, no tier 9s. So we should have a good time taking them down. I'm gonna keep the same this time, but no primary guns, only secondary guns. And this thing has a secondary range of 12.5 kilometers. Okay. I was just thinking the paint scheme looks a little off on this one.
Awaiting instructions.
I'm gonna go for the cap, and then we will go for the. Uh, we'll rush into the team which is coming, the bots. Raghu, what do you think? The bots have become intelligent? I think these bots are intelligent because I saw them launching torpedoes and all that. Oh, yes, it is a good ship, you think? Okay. I have some steel. I'll think if I want to buy it. It has a smoke and it can spam really good, right?
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I'm being targeted by one ship. Marlin wants to move. Bit careful. That was a bit risky. And the secondary wing has started. I think GK has way better secondaries. I think GK has better secondaries than those cruisers. Yeah. 53 it's already. What am I hitting? I'm hitting a Fiji and a Amagi at the same time. Since I've spotted a lot of ships, I am being rewarded with a heal. That's one of the perks for the captain.
Ship is on fire.
I'm being focused by 8 ships right now. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that common just chickened out. Okay, that kid goes down to 5. I'm good. I'm gonna use my hydro just in case. This one might hurt.
Ship is on fire.
I think I'm a little bit worried about that bloody stuff. hope he does not hit me. And I'm gonna use this thing. Yeah. That is a very decent drop by the season. A very decent drop.
Problem solved, sir.
Not like the bot series. And this one will hurt. Down to 21,000 damage. Sorry, health. And we'll continue to rush him. I want my heal to go up like now. Phase 3. Okay, Mr. Bolton. Not gonna lie, this one was hard. This one was actually harder than the previous ones. Everybody is shooting. I think I'm good. As soon as that Baltimore goes down, I think a lot of my problems will be solved. Okay, Baltimore is down. We are up to 600 secondary hits. Yeah, rushing onto that Vladivostok might not be the best idea ever. Thank you, Mr. Vladivostok. I want to get 1,000 secondary hits. I'm just gonna focus on the carrier now. I'm dead, yeah. But then almost 200,000 damage. 200,000 damage with the 2 kills. I think it's worth it. And how come that common went down? I think it was a decent game. One ship I think that would excel in this, it would be. I'm not sure if Perusian would. But if I would have been using my primary guns, it would have been a lot different. So let us try and pick up another ship. Yes, and funny part is when we think that this is 200,000 damage without even firing a single primary shell, that makes it even more interesting. So I'm gonna try the same thing with Ohio. I think Ohio has more survival capabilities as compared to the German battleships. While secondaries might lack that punch, but she can survive a lot better because of the Montana hull. So welcome to the stream, guys, and I'm just trying to pull off a few no primary guns gameplay. We have played a few ships wherein we are not using the primary guns in asymmetric battles. We're just using secondaries. So I played a GK, I played a Sarnost, and we have played a Mantifull. Now we are trying the Ohio. Hopefully, we can break the 1,000 secondary hits challenge. So if I get 1,000 secondary hits, I'm gonna post that video on YouTube. Just waiting for the game to load. Okay, the game is loading. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Okay, standard tier 8 battle. I'm sorry, standard tier. We are up against standard tier 8 ships. And I'm gonna go straight and then take a left. They have a carrier Bermuda, but then I think Ohio deals with carriers a lot better than GK. Thank you, man, Rabu. Thank you.
Awaiting instructions.
So we'll move to A, and then from A we'll try and sink whatever we can, and then move to B, and if required move to C. But then the plan remains the same, no primary weapons. So these beautiful 18-inch Ohio guns would stay silent. This was my first research bureau ship, and I find it to be amazing. Another ship that I love is Illinois, maybe, but then it does not have secondaries. This thing has crazy secondaries. Ohio. And good thing is, Ohio secondaries can set a lot of fires as compared to the GK. We'll see if we can cap. I don't think so the bots would let us cap, but then we'll try. And I'm impressed. I'm gonna make a video on this. Wargaming has done a good job in terms of how these bots have started to respond.
Enemy force detected.
So that's Yumihari. I think we can handle that.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser detected.
I'm being targeted by 2 ships, which is okay. Come on, Pamela. You want to try and help me? You like me? Okay, this will work. Outgoing is... Nah, it is going as well. That was bloody well stuff. Has the foreman decided to chicken out? Yes, of course. Why would he? That bloody Vostok is pounding me. Within your group.
Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
This might hurt.
Torpedoes, direct front.
That'll be good. That Vladivostok is not leaving me. I think we have the heals, so this should work out. I think American secondaries, they lack the penetration part. Now all of them are looking at me along with the carry.
Ship is on fire.
I think we are done. If we don't, come on. Yeah, we tried. That Vladivostok took quite a few shots and did not let me complete the no secondary 1000 hit challenge. Yes. Should I try the Georgia? I can try the Georgia or I can try the Massachusetts. I'll try the Massachusetts first. I think again, +1 to the wargaming team. The bots actually know what they're doing. So they saw me pushing that that Vladivostok actually focused me. So he took 3 shots at my broadside. So bots were not like this earlier. So I think even if in case you want to test your ships or play, asymmetric has become a good game now. Okay, tier 7. Need to be a bit careful here. We'll try and stay close to that island near A. Can't rush in. Take care, man. Bye bye. This is amazing, bro. I'm not sure about you guys. I've always liked secondary gameplay. I like how secondary gameplay works. And as I said, I was trying to stay close to that island at A, not trying to rush in completely. Because rushing in completely is not working out very well for the American ships. Maybe it works out well with the German ships. Okay. And what do we have here? I'm spotted because our 14 kilometers concealment circle, 14 and a half to be exact.
Enemy force detected.
It's a nice now. That's good. I'll focus this destroyer first. See, it's good to see that the destroyers are not mad rushing. Earlier, destroyers and all would mad rush. So we have 2 destroyers and 1 battleship, 1 cruiser. We need to be a little careful. Sure, hunting should be fun in this thing. I'm not being reckless. Just being respectful to the torpedoes that these guys they carry, because it will not take them very many torpedoes to take this thing down. So I'm just being careful of that. I think the minute this guy goes behind that smoke screen, I'm unspotted. Yes. I don't know what's spotting me. I think the Z is spotting me. And we are going to shut down the Z. Let's play together, and when I am going to try the no primary challenge, we have one destroyer down.
Ship is on fire. Enemy destroyer sunk.
Please don't take the torpedo. You do it first. Why wouldn't you?
Torpedoes direct front.
And we'll take another torpedo. If using primaries, I think this the Naisana would have been down long back. But then since we are not using primaries, this is it. So yeah, everything has its challenges. This is always a beautiful sight when you're engaging multiple ships with secondaries. And I need to be a bit careful because
Ship is on fire. Hull breach.
Ouch.
Taking on water quickly.
and we're down. No worries, that's fine. We win some and we lose some. I think for no secondary ships, we need to have hydro. So we'll try the no secondary challenge tomorrow as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. It was a pleasure playing this game with all of you. Thank you for participating.